Hi students, let us continue with this cloud concept. In the previous video, I explained about what is a cloud. So the cloud definition can be done, I said the different people can explain in different ways. So if you take the customer oriented definition for the cloud is customer oriented definition. So if you ask the customer, or you're the customer or the user, so if I ask you what is a cloud, you said anytime, anywhere, with any device, accessing any service. So when I ask you, so you'll say the cloud is nothing but you can access at any time. Anytime you can access. If you're having the cloud, if you're using the cloud, if you're using the data on the cloud, you are saying that you can access anytime. You said anywhere I can access my data. With any device, either the laptop or mobile phone or anything, if internet is there, I can access with any device. Accessing any service. I can access software as a service. I can access platform as a service. I can access infrastructure as a service. So that is a customer oriented definition. The customer or the user only thinks that what I am getting, what I want to store, they'll just see the front view of the thing. So you'll just see the application, whatever you are accessing. You are not thinking about the background, whatever it is using, what the technology they are using after, behind the cloud. So you don't bother about where my data is getting. You don't bother about where my data is stored. You just see the app and you're storing your data with the help of your app. You're retrieving the data with the help of your app. You're accessing anytime, anywhere, in whatever the location you are having, with any device, whether it is a mobile phone or a laptop or a tab, whatever it may be, and you are accessing any services. That is the customer oriented definition. Now coming to the business oriented definition, what the business people will think. Business oriented definition of the cloud. So let us take any organization. So when I ask the organization people, what is the definition of the cloud? They will say that the first thing is it is universal access. So whatever the data that they are storing in the cloud with the help of the servers, so that is the main thing they'll think, that is a universal access, because the different organizations, their branches will be in different places, different countries, so that whatever the data that they provide on the cloud, the different another branch people can also access. So they said that there is a universal access, and they think about the scalable services of the cloud. Okay, if I use, rather than using my own server, if I use the cloud server, so what is it? What is the benefit I'll get? I'll get the scalable services. Means the infrastructure managing the scaling, not application. And the elasticity means whenever the expenses only incurred when they are needed. Okay. So the business oriented definition, they are think about the universal access, and they said that it is having the scalable services, and they're also saying that the new applicant service models are available in cloud. Application service models will be available on the cloud. That is a XaaS as a service. X means software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service, and we are having pay as you go technology. So the cloud is nothing but pay as you go. So how much you pay, how much you store, you pay for that only. Okay, when your information is, your storing of data is more, you have to pay more. If the storing of data is less, you can pay less. So pay as you go. So this is a business oriented definition, and this is a customer oriented definition. The customer or the users, they'll just store whatever the data they are, just think they don't think about where my data is storing, where I'm getting my data. They just think about whether I'm getting my data at any time, at any place, or with any devices, or with accessing any services, whether my information is getting or not, retrieving or not, or storing or not. They'll think about that. So with the help of they are just thinking that with the help of the cloud, I'm storing my data. And business oriented people think about that, whether it is giving the universal access, it is having the scalable services, and we are getting pay as you go or not. Okay, so this is a customer oriented definition, and this is a business oriented definition. So the customer oriented, or the user, everyone, whatever the business, whatever they can, if you take the Gmail, they in the cloud, they'll get only up to 15 GB of free space. So whenever this 15 GB is over, you have to upgrade the cloud, so that pay as you go. How much you pay a store, that for that you have to be paid. So this is customer oriented and business oriented. Let me tell you the exact definition of the cloud computing. So far I explained what is the cloud and what is the definition of the cloud, what the customer is thinking and what the business people are thinking. Now let me write the cloud computing definition. Cloud computing. The cloud computing is the delivery. It is the delivery of on-demand computing service over the internet. First let me write the definition, afterwards I'll explain. On a pay as you go basis. The cloud computing is the delivery of on-demand computing service. You are the people, you are just demanding whatever you want on the cloud. So it is on-demand computing service. So the main thing is, it is giving service to the people. The cloud computing is providing service to the people based on demand over the internet. So the thing here is, the internet should be there, over the internet, on a pay as you go basis. On the basis of how much you are storing, for that you have to be pay as you go. How much you are storing, how much you are using, on that you have to pay. Okay, if you exceeds your free limit, then you have to pay and use the cloud services. This is the definition of cloud computing. It is the delivery of on-demand computing service over the internet on a pay-as-you-go basis. So rather than managing files on a local storage device, this cloud computing makes it possible to save them over internet. So nowadays no one was saving those the relevant data, with those information which are like photos, videos and files, everything they are storing in the cloud. They are not storing in their personal computer because it requires more storage and maintenance cost is also becoming more. So rather than managing files on a local storage devices, the cloud computing makes it possible to save them over internet. So examples like Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo Mail, so everything. So instead of running these email programs on your computer, you just log on into the web email account. Okay, log on into web email account remotely. So the software and the storage for your account does not exist in your computer. So whenever you are logging this web email account remotely, your related softwares or the storages for your account does not exist on your computer. It's on the service computer cloud. It's everything present on services computer cloud. So this is the definition of the cloud computing. Thank you.